Alright, what's up everybody? It is Larry Okami here. Welcome to the Okami GenreVerse. So today we are talking about Lord of the Rings, War of the North. So I'm excited to show you guys this game, do like a little bit of early impressions and review. So I did play a little bit of it. I did make a video and it didn't come out the way I wanted to. So let's go ahead and hop and switch scenes and talk about this game and give you guys some gameplay. Hopefully I sound pretty good because I sounded very quiet in my last video. So hopefully everything sounds really good, and let's go ahead and dive into it. Also, if you guys want, this game is on sale. I'm just changing something real quick. Oh gosh, this game is loud as shit in my headphones, bro. Hold up. I gotta switch some settings, but this game is on sale, which is pretty cool. So if anybody wants to go out, pick this game up, I believe it is $17, which is not too bad, man. So $17 for this game is a pretty good price. And it does, okay, so there's a lot to this game so far. So it is a loot-based game. It kind of reminds me of like Vermintide and Left 4 Dead. It is kind of hard. You will get swarmed, as you guys can see. There's a lot of cool combat in this game. There's a lot of cool stuff we're gonna get into. So you have 3 different classes. I forgot the main character's names, but you can play as a dwarf, you can play as a human, and you can play as an elf. And she does like a lot of mage type magic stuff, which is pretty cool. You can't really switch to them, sadly. So the only way you can switch classes is to either do it after your quest is done that you load into, or you go back to the main menu. One cool thing about each character is all their items are different, but you can go and share items with other characters. Like I can't use these high quality boots. I can for I think all the characters, but sometimes it'll only have like a certain weapon type, and you can go ahead and give that to another character, and then hit the menu button, click that character, get back into the game, and the game loads pretty quickly. So that's pretty cool. So you can transfer items between characters, which is important, especially if you're playing by yourself, to give them the best items possible, because they do use them, which is pretty awesome. So let's keep that in mind when you're like switching their armor out, their weapons, and you're giving them items that you find. Go ahead and give them the best stuff possible, and then also spec into their points and their skills. So everybody has 3 skills, and then it keeps building from there on out, which is pretty cool. And it does do stuff with your abilities, and you can channel those abilities and combo into those. Every character has that, which I think is awesome. And you also have stats, which are very important to everything that you do and trying to build. Have a build that works for your character. I know there's a respec token, but it costs like a lot of gold. So, be careful what you're doing with your characters. For me, it's going to be like, for this guy to be 2-handed in some range. Same for him, 2-handed in some range. For her, it'd be like, putting points into, what's it called? Your willpower and some stamina to give her health. So it's kind of finding like builds that work for you and working with that. There is a lot that's going on, so keep in mind that you do have people, you have enemies everywhere. So try to keep in mind where they're at. Have your range items ready to go. I almost rolled off there. The mage can cast an ability that protects you, which is going to be pretty meta for the harder difficulties to keep yourself safe. Considering how much damage I already take, and this game's on normal, by the way. So as you guys see, I'm getting hit. This game is on freaking normal, and this game is hard, bro. This is not an easy game. This game is a very hard game, but it's very rewarding though, if you're patient and you take your time with it, and kind of find strategies to take out these enemies, man. If you don't, you're gonna get obliterated. But the cool thing about this game is there are infinite revives, and on top of that, they put you to full health. So sometimes I wouldn't even recommend using a potion. I'd recommend actually downing and then letting the CPUs or your friend pick you up. And speaking of friends, this game is co-op, which is freaking awesome. So if you guys want a co-op game to play for this summer, I recommend Lord of the Rings, War in the North. This game is pretty cool. I'm trying to get my friends into it, so hopefully they all play this and we can all run some of this. As you guys can see, things are not going well here. So let's see if we can pick up our teammates or we end up dying here. So let me see. And other than that, yes, you can play this game with friends. It's highly worth it. I think this game's going to do pretty well. They are talking about doing other games as well, which is pretty awesome. I'm not sure how many games they plan on enhancing or remaking in terms of what they're doing for the series moving forward. But the fact that they're talking about Lord of the Rings and making video games for this series is very exciting, considering that some of the coolest games that we got, like Lord of the Rings 2 Towers on GameCube, I believe I still have that game. That game's super dope, bro. Really awesome game. And I'd highly recommend people play that for the GameCube or the PS2. So it's cool to see them come back and make games and give players what they want. And I think this game, like I said, it does a lot. It's very hard. Like I said, you take a lot of damage. It's not easy game to play, but I'm pretty sure there's an easy mode. I'm just playing on normal. I don't want to switch it just because I want to learn it. But like, yeah, you got to be careful about how you take damage. Like, look at that. I'm getting hit by normal dudes, and I'm already getting like messed up bad. So you just have to keep in mind, I guess, how much damage you're taking. Learn when to block, learn when to roll, which I'm still learning. Especially with the enemy types, because every enemy type is different in terms of how you're going to approach fighting them. As much as this is a hack and slash, you still got to be wary of like what your plan is to go in here and fight these guys. But as you level up, I'm pretty sure this game is going to get like easier. It's just very hard at the start. I wonder if I'm missing anything else. It is loot based, as you guys can see here. You guys can have loot, you guys can craft items, you guys can sell items. Other than that, this game is simple, yet very fun. And very rewarding. I like the combat. It's very arcadey. So if you like arcadey Lord of the Rings combat, Lord of the Rings hack and slash, this game is definitely for you. And I highly recommend checking it out. It is on sale. So if you guys want to get a cool game on sale, I think this is $17, I believe. Or 15, so I think it was like $25 or $20. It has like a 10% off sale. But yeah. I have about 6 to 8 hours so far. I do plan on doing a full review for this game. I'm looking very forward to doing that for you guys. I'm loving it. I cannot wait to show you guys more of this. I'll probably end up beating it, maybe streaming it on TikTok or Twitch, so keep an eye out. Go ahead and follow me on there if you guys would like to keep up with me. And then we'll get the full review out, which I can't wait. I'm not sure. I don't think this game's really that long. You know, I assume this game's maybe like 8 to 10, 8 to 12 maybe, depending on how you play it. This game was meant for multiple new game pluses, so they want you to beat the game and go back into it with newer knowledge and doing cool stuff with the gameplay. So we'll definitely be doing that and messing around with it. Let's go ahead and execute this guy. Ah, he got up. I wish I had healing potions. I know you want to take the down, but the CPUs are both about to down. I'm gonna see if I can find maybe some online matches, and we can make some videos about that. I don't know if they're infinitely spawning in though. Is there? Yeah, there's something that's making them infinitely spawn in. Hold up. I think it's whatever. It's whatever's in here. And one of my companions are down, so damn it. I don't know what to do. You know, we'll give you guys some gameplay before we close out the vid. How about that? Because we like to give live gameplay. So give me just a second. They are both down. This is not good. This is not good, boys. I might have to like restart this, but yeah. Overall, man, this game's super fun. Definitely give it a watch, give it a look. See what you guys think if you guys want to check this game out. I'd highly recommend it. I have, so you know, $17 ain't bad, bro. It's a very fair price for this game. With that said, if you guys can like, comment, share, subscribe, it helps get the video out to the world, and I definitely appreciate it. You know, making content isn't easy, and I'm glad that you guys watch my videos no matter where you're at, no matter who you are, all around the world. So thank you guys so much. It makes me want to keep doing this more, and we have a lot of stuff to talk about, like Gears of War E-Day. We still have some Halo to talk about. So many games, man. Wolverine, Stranger Than Heaven. So, you know, let's go ahead and get those videos out, get you guys some good content. And with that said, I will see you guys very soon, alright? Y'all take care. I think I got this. I did level up, so that's what saved me from dying there, but as you guys can see, these guys are freaking tanky, man. These guys are freaking tanky. Hold up, we'll end the video if I can fight these guys. Oh, I down, bro. See, this game's unforgiving, man. These guys are freaking strong. There we go. Get these guys up here. I don't have any ammo, so I guess I'm just gonna have to freaking run. But yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys very soon. Y'all take care, and I will see you guys next video.